Calichi's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calichi's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calichi's on North Main in Roswell, Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Dion's is proud to be a part of the Roswell community and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by Dion's in their beautiful restaurant at 1350 South Main Street in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town. Or visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or for a super fast pickup. That's Dion's.com to see the full menu and order ahead. Thanks, Roswell, for letting Dion's celebrate the community they love. Dion's, where great food and good people meet. Knowledge is the power to see more, do more, and be more. As one of the most affordable universities in the Southwest, Eastern New Mexico University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. Spring 2024 at ENMU is the perfect time to get started with affordable tuition, great scholarships, and a wide range of in-person or online classes. Learn your power. Apply today for spring 2024 at enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Will you please stand and join us for the singing of our national anthem?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Coyote Basketball on KSVPTV.com. Happy New Year from the Coyote Den. Art Sandoval, Kellen McDonald set for this non-district contest between the Lady Coyotes and the Centennial Lady Hawks. The Roswell Coyotes coming in this contest 8-3 overall, 17th overall in the state of New Mexico, and ranked 10th in the 5A classification. And for the Centennial Lady Hawks, the Lady Hawks come in this contest 5-7 overall, ranked 34th overall in the state of New Mexico, and ranked 18th in the 5A classification. Let's go ahead and announce the roster for the Centennial Hawks. Number 3 is Emily Martinez, Jr. Number 4 is Adanya Morales, the 5'7 senior. Number 12 is Adesma Ramirez, the 5'5 senior. Number 20 is Annabelle Molina, the 5'7 sophomore. Number 22 is Alana Peralt, 5'5 sophomore. And number 32 is Hoku Philly, 6-foot freshman. And the starters for the Centennial Hawks is Elena Gonzalez, the 5'5 senior. And number 10 is Ashley Miller, 5'10 junior. And number 14 is Joy Hunt, 5'11 junior. And number 15 is Aviana Villalobos, 5'3 junior. And number 23, Adi Torres, the 6-foot senior. And for the Roswell Coyotes, the non-starters this evening is number 1, Jalen Benitez, junior. Number 10 is Giovanni Martinez, sophomore. Number 12 is Alexis Barola, junior. Number 20 is Serenity Chavez, senior. Number 23 is Destiny Gonzalez, junior. And number 30 is Ayana Warner, junior. And number 32 is Ada Vasquez, sophomore. And the starters for the Roswell Lady Coyotes this evening is number 3, Aubrey Bolaños, sophomore. Number 5, Brianna Castro, junior. Number 11 is Sarai Morales, senior. And number 22 is Emma Esquivel, junior. And number 33 is Elena Tarin, junior. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes are assisted by Aaron Chamberlain, Joey Martinez, Anthony Train Redding, and the head coach for the Roswell Coyotes is Daniel Smith. All right, we're just seconds away from tip-off here, but one of the things Coach McDonald and I were set to talk about here, as we mentioned earlier, the Roswell Coyotes 10th in the 5A classification. The Centennial Hawks ranked 18th in the 5A classification. Coach, here's the thing that, in my opinion at least, the Centennial Hawks are actually playing a tougher schedule right now as opposed to the Roswell Coyotes.
Yeah, I think they're closer than their rankings would indicate. Centennial's already beat 2 teams that are currently ranked ahead of them. That's Piedra Vista and Los Lunas. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Lady Coyotes because, among other things, I mean, first of all, it's just a pretty good team that they're playing, but it's going to be the size advantage. Now, they're used to that. Right. They're used to compensating for that. But, I mean, you got 3 girls out here listed, starters that are listed at 5'10 or better, and they look every bit of it. They're towering over all of our players.
All right, there's Joy Hunt versus Emma Esquivel, and Esquivel says go ahead and take it, and the Lady Hawks will take the ball first. And to the left side is Elena Gonzalez. I'm going to swing it over to the wing shot, and 3-point shot is up and no good for the Lady Hawks. And there's going to be a travel, and that's a good call. Yeah, 5'10 or better, you said there was at least 4 more, right?
Yeah, there's 4 on the roster, and 3 of them are starters. The other one is the 6-foot freshman. We'll see if she gets in the game.
And there's the baseball pass from Tarin to Bolaños. Bolaños backboard up, no good. And rebounded by Adi Torres. And that's one young lady there, that's 6 foot or better. Going to go back to the top of the key to Villalobos.
Yeah, wearing a big brace, though, and it looked to me like she was in no hurry to get up the floor. So that could be an advantage for the Lady Coyotes, if they can take advantage of the speed, and maybe get into some pressing situations. Good defense there.
And Joy Hunt, also 5'11 junior. He's going to go on the backboard, and the Hawks strike first, 2-0 in favor of the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, can't leave the ball down low, even if you feel like she's under the basket there. She's just, one pivot away from getting a shot up. Quick release.
It's a nice shot, and that's 2 points for Bolaños as the Roswell Lady Coyotes will go into full court pressure. Let's see if they can trap up Miller And Miller looks like she breaks the press pretty easily, but once she gets past the timeline, she steps out of bounds. So a turnover on Centennial.
And that's where the press can still be effective. They can get past half court, but if you stay in it and trap, and especially in the corners just after they cross the timeline, then you can still be effective with your press.
There's Morales. Back from three-point land is Tarin. And right there's just a great job by Morales using her athleticism. And Brianna Castro goes in with the left-hand layup. It's good, and she's going to be fouled. She will go to the line to shoot the and one.
Looks like they got Joy Hunt. Let me just make sure as they put it up on the board. No, they got Villalobos, so it'll be her first foul of the game for either team.
And there's Castro as she misses the and one, but rebounded by Escobar. Darin.
Well, I thought she might shoot from there.
Well, why should she not? I mean, she's pretty effective when she shoots from the NBA range. Rebounded by Audie Torres.
I like to take from Escobar, don't I? like going strong with the left hand there. As a coach, just love to see that.
Absolutely.
She's not one of the many left-handers. Nice steal from Morales there.
The Lady Coyotes do have Escobar, and they also have Castro, and then also Tarin. Natural lefties.
And that's one each on inadvertently stepping on the line. And here's that press again.
Audie Torres.
Oh, got to be there.
Finds Gonzalez.
Yeah, I would say they need to be pressuring the ball even in the half court, just from what I've seen so far, the ball handling of the Hawks. Get after it. Make them beat you off the dribble.
Three-point shot for Centennial. Audie Torres up and no good, and here comes Escobar with the baseball pass again to Bolaños. Tarin from three-point range, no good. And rebounded by Ashley Miller, and here comes the Lady Hawks.
Morales had great position on that rebound, but when she shoots from so far out, longer the shot, the longer the rebound usually, and it just went over her head.
Three-point shot this time is no good by Gonzalez, and now rebounded again by Centennial. It's Ashley Miller.
On the floor. It's not a bad foul at all by Sadae Morales, because that was going to be an easy layup. So make her earn them. Oh, she won't even make her earn them at the line. Ball out of bounds.
So not a bad foul.
No, I like it actually.
Absolutely.
Not liking this.
Three-point shot is up and good for Elena Gonzalez. Did they give her the three? It looks like they did. Okay.
So 5-4 Hawks.
Morales from three-point range, no good. And now here comes the Hawks once again.
All right.
The Lady Coyotes, as we mentioned, coming in this contest, 8-3 on the year, ranked 10th in the 5A classification. A three-point shot, no good by Torres. And here comes Castro. Brianna Castro finds Bolaños, and she's going to go baseline, and no good. Yeah, you're exactly right, Coach McDonald. Just the height advantage here for the Centennial Hawks is really going to be a factor here. I mean, the Roswell Coyotes are definitely quick.
If this team is even tall, I mean, we're usually shorter than our opponents overall, but this team is even taller than average, I would say.
Yeah.
We're going to get a foul. Let's see who it's on. If that's on Morales, that's 2.
Yeah, the Roswell Coyotes have 8 non-district games left. One of those being today.
Right, 8 counting today. Yes.
Counting today, and then tomorrow they hit the road at 6:30 in the morning. They head to Las Cruces to take on Oregon Mountain.
And I would say they need a minimum of 6 of those 8 games, if not more.
To even be a factor.
Yeah, because, you know, district wins are going to be so hard to come by with Hobbs and Clovis in the top 4, I believe, in the rankings. So.
Yeah, you know, you're talking about the Hobbs Eagles.
And Carlsbad. You know, Carlsbad's in the top 15. So.
Yeah, of course, you know, the Lady Eagles, they're ranked 2 in the state right now. They're 2nd in the state, but Sandia is 1. But here's the thing. The Hobbs Lady Eagles, as we all know, they're well coached. They play a tough schedule, if not the toughest schedule, in New Mexico. That's going to be a big factor there. And then, of course, Carlsbad and then and Clovis is going to be a big factor. So I totally agree with you. They have to take at least 6 out of the 8 and at least be a runner-up in the district to at least qualify.
Yeah, I mean, I
at least, and I mean, just to be safe.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think they could potentially get in as the 3rd team out of our district, but there won't be 4. So, they're going to have to be ahead of Carlsbad.
Right, and that's going to be
tough. You got to
tough.
think Hobbs and Clovis are going to be there, but.
Yeah, because currently Clovis is ranked 4th in the state of New Mexico, and then, of course, Carlsbad's 15th. Now, understand that Roswell is 10th, so that's going to be that they have to beat Carlsbad, in my opinion. So, I mean, it's going to be close.
I mean, I think if they can, depending on what else Carlsbad does, if they can split with Carlsbad, I think they've still got a legitimate shot to make it. If they
12 to 16.
Yeah.
5-8 classification is just big.
Throw it. There's the turnover. 3 turnovers each now. Open 3 for Tarin. Bam.
And Elena Tarin for 3. 7-5 now. 2-point advantage for the Lady Coyotes. Full court pressure now. Gives it back to number 15, Vigil Villalobos. And looks like there might be another turnover.
Yep. See, if nothing else, if you can get the ball out of the ball handler's hands, that can be an advantage too, as you saw right there, as you have a post trying to catch, track down a ball and dribble down the sideline, winds up being a turnover.
Yep, absolutely.
It doesn't have to be a steal or a, jumping in the path of a pass or something like that. You can get it a lot of ways out of that press.
And there's a 3-point shot by Castro, and no good. Oh,
big collision.
No, I'm sorry. That is actually Bolaños, and looks like there's a collision. She's going to be okay. Hit hard. And one of the things about this Centennial Hawks team that I notice is right now, they're of course, they're very big, as we said before, but they're very, very physical.
Yeah, they are. They've got to keep them away from the basket, pretty much on both ends. I mean, we get so much of our offense, and I don't understand why we're not pressing here, but get so much of our offense, off of threes and outside shooting, that we just need to have the ball away from the basket as much as possible on both ends. We can make them shoot 3-pointers. We're fine with this. We'll live with this.
Well, looks like nice pass. Great pass by Vasquez. And Brianna Castro?
No, it was Bolaños.
Okay, Bolaños with the basket. I was kind of almost hearing if it was a inverted whistle there, but I don't think it was. I think it might be the tennis shoes.
The Hawks girl thought there was a whistle there. She looked over the official and kind of got him out of whack as Audie Torres scores to get it to within 2. 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
There's Vasquez with the ball, top of the key, decides to go to the right side. No, that's a great move by Vasquez. And now puts the Lady Coyotes ahead 11-7 with 38 seconds left in quarter 1. And this is what the Roswell Coyotes, they might not be the biggest team in the state of New Mexico, but I'll tell you what, they're very quick.
Yeah, they are, and they're good at pressing. And that's not just the quick ones up front that are good at it. Let's see if they probably just play for one here and try to take this lead in after one. This has been a good opening quarter.
Try to get that 3-point shot maybe if they can.
See if Brianna can win this. Oh, hello.
And let's see.
That's why you keep your head on a swivel.
That's right. Well, they say in football, right, you don't read the hips, you read their eyes.
Yeah.
Or actually read the shoulders, better yet, huh? It's going to be Kyle ball.
Shot.
So Kyle's need to get it into the hands of either Castro or Tarin, unless they want to go inside to Vasquez. That's more of a great opportunity. And you know, talking to Dan Smith about that, he might try to go inside as much as he can, but I don't know if with the big team Centennial has, I don't know if that's necessarily the greatest idea. But
yeah, they got a good look.
All right, at the end of one, the Lady Coyotes 11, Centennial Hawks 7. We'll be back here in about 60 seconds. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball.
Hey, grab me one too.
Welcome back to the Coyote Den. Lady Coyotes lead 11-7 at the end of one. I tell you what, Lady Coyotes look pretty good, quick, and had a couple of three-point shots that I guess there was only one three-point shot that was available, right?
Yeah, just
successful, I should say.
Aubrey Bolaños. So, you know, to have the lead and only have 1-3 is pretty good for this team. What did we call?
I'm not sure what he called. Was she in the red too long?
No.
Okay.
Didn't have time for that.
Okay, Lady Coyotes in full court pressure again, and
might have called some kind of illegal dribble. I don't know.
it might have been. I didn't see the call. And here it is. That's a three-point shot by Bolaños. Front of the rim, no good. Good job by Esquivel. And why should she not? Tarin for three, no good. Rebounded by Vasquez. And 3 points up and good for Elena Tarin. Coyotes now take a 7-point lead.
Yeah, and I messed up. She had a three as well in the first.
That's what I thought. I thought there was
quarter,
two at least.
There were two, yeah. But still, that's not that many for us. But I tell you what, they've got to make an adjustment. You can't just let her stand out there and shoot because she will make you pay.
How important is this game, Coach, right here? I mean, you have 8 games left. You go to Las Cruces at 6:30 in the morning to play Oregon Mountain. If you can take 2 wins from the Las Cruces schools, I'm saying that's a pretty good accomplishment there for Roswell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You'd love to do that.
Excuse me.
But, you know, like I said, you're going to have to get – I mean, you'd like to get 7 or 8 out of these 8.
That's a travel.
8 non-district games. Because you've got to have that really solid record. You know, if they go in there with just, you know, 4 or 5 losses, I think almost regardless of what happens in district play, they've got a shot at making the tournament. So that's got to be the goal right now. And you know, needing every single one of these, certainly got to get the ones at home. But if you can get one against a quality opponent here, I'm not sure this isn't the toughest team they'll play in that 8-game stretch.
And there's Tarin once again from three-point land. Good. 10-point lead now, and the Roswell Lady Coyotes lead 17-7, and there is going to be a timeout by Centennial. We'll be right back. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
And Elena Tarin is hot from the three-point land. 17-7 is the score. And as we mentioned, the Coyotes have 8 non-district games left until district play. One of those being tonight. Tomorrow they head to Cruces, and then next week they play Cruces High and Mayfield. So 4 Cruces team in a row with Mayfield being in the top 6 in the 5A classification. 17-7 is the score here in the second quarter. And now it is going to be Morales for the Hawks. Gives it to Torres, top of the key. And there is going to be a missed opportunity for the Hawks. Great effort by Vasquez.
Yeah, it really was to get the ball off her foot. So we get overruled there, and they're going to give the ball to Centennial. Yeah, so I'll have to adjust what I say there. Mayfield should be a tougher game than this, especially on the road.
Yeah.
Right, that is 4 quick turnovers in this second quarter for the Centennial Hawks. We have not played 2 minutes, and they already have 4 turnovers in those 2 minutes. So exactly what you want if you're Coach Dan Smith. And now they'll take their time, try to work for a good shot, and they're just leaving Castro to shoot.
And she does, and just misses and rebounded by Vasquez, and that's a great job by Vasquez.
Yeah, I'd like to see her power move that and shoot that, though, and not kick it out.
Off the backboard is Escobar. 19-7.
Give her the benefit of the doubt and say she was trying to hit it out the backboard there.
Well, that's exactly what it looked like.
They all count the same, whether you mean to or not.
2, 3, and possibly even 4 at times, huh?
Well, that looked like a travel before.
Well. That's a travel.
Roswell wants a travel. Centennial wants a shooting foul.
But nonetheless, it is going to be. Is it going to be a shooting foul?
Well, they're not going to change it. Coach Matt Abney has got a real argument there. I mean, I think she's gathering and is going to, obviously, she's going to shoot it because she did shoot it. Yeah, I don't like that call. But it might pay off.
Torres for 3.
And big girls can shoot too.
Yes, they can. Audie Torres for Las Cruces puts the Hawks within 9 now. Escobar, and that is going to be Vasquez for 3.
See, that's the benefit of not being very tall. Sometimes everybody can shoot. Oh, over pursued there.
And good shot by number 15, Villalobos.
Still a 10-point advantage, though, so if they can just stem this little run here.
And Castro does a great job. Good ball handler. And there's Vasquez again for 2.
7 in the game for Vasquez off the bench, and there's the turnover, number 5 of the quarter.
3-point shot by Bolaños, and just in and out, and rebounded by Torres.
Well, that would have been huge. That 3 goes down right there.
Well, Kyle, this is probably one of the best games, or one of the best starts, I should say, for the Roswell Lady Coyotes this season.
Yeah, they just got to maintain, and just got to keep it up. Can you get a little push in there on Aubrey Bolaños? First team foul of the quarter, and we're almost halfway through it, so that's good to see. It's a clean game. Only the 4th foul called in the game total. And only 1 was a shooting foul, and that was on a and 1 situation.
Yeah, 24-12 if you're just now tuning in at KSVPTV.com. And right there, those are some opportunities that Centennial has. I really thought that Villalobos had that opportunity at the top of the key to take those 3-point shots, but swings over to the right side, and then there was an air ball.
That's a great drive. Couldn't finish, though, from Escobar. They'll get the ball back on the team rebound. Escobar, great take there, and that's what she's got to do. That's her strength. She's got to show the 3, and she's got to take it hard to the basket just like she did there. She might have shot that with her right hand.
And there's Escobar once again on the right side, waiting for something open, but she decides to go baseline, stops the dribble, and then finds Bolaños. And now there's Vasquez. That's a good screen. That was close to moving screen, but nonetheless, it worked.
I'll tell you what, the offensive rebounding has been incredible. Boy, that looked like a foul. as Esquivel goes to the floor.
And Benitez now has it. She's going to go, and they're going to get her for the travel. Oh, gosh. I'm not real sure about that one, but
great no call in my opinion. It was not a travel.
You know, the Lady Hawks, we were talking about the Roswell Lady Coyotes schedule for a bit, but on January 9th, 2024, the Lady Hawks take on Deming at Deming. I beg your pardon, the location will be at Centennial. And there's going to be a 2-point layup there for number 10. I believe that was Ashley Miller. Saw that through my peripheral as I was reviewing the schedule.
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
You got it right. Nice take, too, because the defense was pretty good. She just forced her way in there and scored.
Yeah, the Coyotes just need to maintain, take control of the ball, make sure you have the right shot. And that's what the Coyotes are doing right now. You have a 10-point lead with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, and they switched. Centennial switched on defense. I mean, should have sent Aubrey to the basket against that post right there. But wanting to be patient here with the 10-point lead.
And it's a great job by Esquivel. I love the fact where she just pulled it up and shot it.
Yeah, tough shot, though. I mean, she's going to her right and then has to pull up. She's a lefty, so.
Natural lefty, yep.
That makes it kind of an awkward shot there as we get the first foul on Jalen Benitez.
And it looks like there's going to be another timeout. It's going to be a full one. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You are listening and watching KSUPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball.
Do you know what the hardest part of dealing with a roofer is? Just trying to get them on the phone. Trustmark Roofing wants you to know you can always trust Trustmark Roofing to answer their phones. You need a free roof inspection? Just call 575-755-ROOF, and the phone will be answered by a live person, a real human being. Have a roofing project already going with them and need to discuss it? Just call 575-755-ROOF, and Trustmark Roofing will answer the phone. No answering machines, no voicemails, no weird robot automated attendant. That's because at Trustmark Roofing, they're all about relationships and treating people right. That's true for customers and vendors and insurance companies and employers, anyone and everyone who comes in contact with Trustmark Roofing. So if you have any roofing needs at all, trust Trustmark to treat you right and answer the phone. The number again, 575-755-ROOF, or find them online at trustmarkroofpros.com.
10-point lead for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. The score is 24-14. Tell you what, it's been an exciting first half, Coach.
It has, and a really good first half for the Lady Coyotes. I mean, they got out to the big lead, and then they kind of played even since then, nearly getting another. Oh, that's a silly foul. Aubrey?
Yeah, she saw it herself. She kind of stopped and said, hey, you know what? That's exactly the right thing. And she fouled her. It was a silly foul.
And that's fourth in the quarter with 2 minutes to go, so could be an issue with the press on. You tend to foul a little bit when you're pressing.
Maybe go back to the half court. And the Centennial Hawks, like I said, not a bad team at all. It just looks like the Roswell Lady Coyotes are really just doing a good job. Been, as you mentioned, very effective with the press, and that's been the name of the game here, in my opinion.
Well, you know what? I really think they've taken away the height advantage for the most part. You know, oh, my goodness. And here comes Morales back in the game. I'm not sure I would do that with less than 2 minutes. I think I'd have probably just let her sit, but we'll see if she can play it smart here and not get a silly foul. Problem with having 2 fouls in this situation for a player like her, and now Aubrey Bolaños is in the same situation.
Right.
Sometimes you should take a foul, and you know, if you already have 2, that puts you at a disadvantage when you get back in the second half, and that is number 15.
Yeah, that's going to be Vigil Villalobos with the 2-point shot.
Yeah, I think they're playing maybe a little bit too conservatively here. I think they still need to be who they are and be aggressive. This is what you want Vasquez to do, that she lost the dribble.
Yeah, stick with your game. Keep on playing what you're doing. And
yeah, you want to take the lead into halftime. can't travel if you don't have control of the ball.
Right.
And that's like 4 traveling calls I disagree with coming from one official.
It's not automatic, but
I mean, you just because it looks bad, I mean, you can't travel with the ball if you're not in control of the ball.
and there's
and see right there, right?
Adi Torres.
I'm going to say off Roswell. Coach Dan Smith respectfully disagrees.
Well, that's definitely one thing that man does.
Oh yeah,
he respects the game, and that's.
Yeah, you'll likely see him go the whole year without technical foul.
I don't think I've ever seen it happen before, and
no, even going back to his
high school days.
Yeah, well, I don't go that far back with him, but coaching at Gateway, I officiated a lot of his games at Gateway, and just a really, really respectful coach.
Absolutely, and he was a respectful player as he and I played back in the day together, and just a pretty good dude when it comes down to the respect for basketball. 24-16, you have 6 seconds. 3-point shot by Morales up, no good. And that should end the quarter, and it does. And the Roswell Lady Coyotes once again had a good second quarter as they lead 24-16 as the second quarter expires. We're going to take a break as the Roswell High School cheerleaders will perform here at halftime. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes. You're listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball. We'll be right back.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
All right, welcome back to the Coyote Den as the Roswell Lady Coyotes had another great second quarter here as they lead 24-16. Have a special guest here is the Roswell Independent School District Athletic Director, or Director of Activities, I should say, Mr. Britt Cooper. How's it going, Coach?
Going good. How are you, Art?
I'm doing great. I'm doing real good. So, well, Coach, first of all, let's talk about this game right here. The Roswell Coyotes are currently 8-3 on the year. They're 17th overall in the 5A classification and ranked 10th in the 5A classification, and really off to a good start here. And of course, this is a big game when they play the Las Cruces schools back to back. So they play, if they can be successful here, and then take off to Las Cruces tomorrow morning and play Oregon Mountain. Tell me, what are your thoughts, Coach, about, I mean, you're actually the NFHS, Coach of the Year, you've had a lot of wins, 4 state championships. Your experience has a lot to say about your performances and stuff. But what do you think about playing these Las Cruces schools, and what does Roswell High, the female-wise, have to do to get into the state tournament?
Well, they really need to take at least 3 out of 4. I mean, from them. It looks like they're on the right step tonight. They're out playing Centennial's got the size, they got the speed, but they've been killing them on the offensive boards. They're just out hustling them, and the girls have really improved this year. I think Coach Smith's really got them going the right direction, and they shoot the ball well, and they're scrappy, and they play hard. I like to see that. But if they could get these 2 this weekend, and we'd like to get all 4 of them, but at least 3 out of 4, I think that goes a long ways of getting you into the state tournament.
What do you think about the press here with the Roswell Lady Coyotes? I think that Coach Smith has really done a good job, especially here what I noticed in the second quarter. The press has been really effective here, in my opinion. What is your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I think, you have to play that way, and that's the way we always played. We always wanted to take the game to people, and that's what he's doing, and he has to with the size that he has and the quickness. And he's got some really athletic girls, and if they can, just play under control, and I think that's the biggest improvement I've seen. Last year they'd get out of control at times. This year they've stayed under control, and when they're shooting the ball, they can play with anybody.
Absolutely. So, well, let's go ahead and switch gears as the Roswell Coyotes lead at 24-16. But as I mentioned, you are the Roswell Independent School Athletic Director. And tell me what your thoughts are for the new year. First and foremost, Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Yeah, and what are some of the goals and accomplishments from 2023 to carry on to 2024?
Well, we had a real good fall season with, Roswell being state runner-up. We'd like to win that state championship in football, but they were right there. And, with the volleyball over at Goddard, they got in the semifinals after winning it last year. So, we had a real strong fall season with all sports. And, getting into the winter here, I think everybody's starting to improve. I think it's going to be a good year for the boys and girls at Roswell High, and I think that Goddard's on the right step. The boys won their last game against Pedro Vista the other day in the tournament, and the girls went up Wednesday night and played Gallup within 15 and played a really good game, they said. So that's encouraging, So I'm hoping, all of them, put themselves in position for district to get into the state playoffs, and then right around the corner, then we're already in spring sports. So
that's exactly right. I was just, earlier on the broadcast, there's only 8 games before district play. One of those is included in those 8, and then tomorrow. So really 6 games after this weekend before district play,
right.
And then spring sports will start. And I'll tell you what, maybe it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to baseball and softball and track and the tennis, everything, golf. I think we've got some good kids competing in all the sports, and and got a lot of. You got a lot of coaches that have been putting in a lot of work with these kids, and I think it's going to pay off this spring.
Absolutely. So, well, Coach, I know you're a busy individual. Appreciate the time. Anything in closing you'd like to add?
No, just enjoy coming out and watching these kids play. That's the fun part of the job.
Absolutely. So. Well, as I always say before, I appreciate everything you do for Roswell Independent School District, Roswell High, and Goddard, all activities in the district, and just appreciate your leadership in the district and everything you do for us.
We appreciate what you do for us as well. You do a lot of hard work over here. No one sees as assistant principal and the athletic coordinator. So
yes, sir. Well,
you make my job easier.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate that. So, all right, we're going to take a break. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com. We'll be back here in about 2 minutes with statistics.
What if you could look forward 1 year, 4 years, 40 years? What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
We put people first.
Hey, grab me one too.
How do you make the most of your land? Shaw does it behind the wheel of a John Deere 1025R compact tractor, as he does everything to make
my yard look as beautiful as I possibly can.
But the Hubbards use their 1025R because
we really are trying to create this homestead.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land. How will you make the most of yours? Nothing runs like a Deere.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Welcome back to Lady Coyote basketball. We're just moments away from the start of the third quarter. 24-16 is the score. Coach McDonald, I know you can go through those statistics real quick. If you get Coach Cooper and I on the same headsets together, we might talk for a couple days. So
yeah, I was about ready to go home.
Go ahead, Coach.
All right, 2 points each for Ashley Miller and Joy Hunt. Elena Gonzalez had 3, 4 points from Aviana Villalobos and Audie Torres with 5 in the first half. For the Lady Coyotes, 2 each from Castro and Esquivel, 5 from Audrey Bolaños, 9 from Elena Tureen, 7 from Vasquez off the bench. And here we go.
All right, and start of the third quarter begins. Coyotes do lead 24-16 as we mentioned. And there's going to be a 3-point shot, and Centennial comes out with the 3-point shot by Elena Gonzalez.
Yeah, her second of the game, so you got to keep an eye on her because that was kind of with somebody in her face, too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, one of the things like Mr. Cooper and I were talking about, and you said it many times as well, too, kind of just play your game a little bit. Stick with what's working. Don't try to be too fancy. Just continue doing what you're doing. And, he was very complimentary. Now, 3-point shot by Brianna Castro, and that's exactly what they've been doing, shooting 3-point shots and being successful.
Yeah, a little too much celebrating, though, after the 3, and she wasn't in position to press.
Yeah, and guess what happens with that? Got lucky.
Yeah.
But it's going to be out on Roswell.
Yeah, I mean, I like the intensity. I like getting your teammates fired up, but I like getting in your press position quicker and better.
All right, Centennial will inbound.
When we used to press, if we'd score, we'd grab the ball and hand it to the inbounder. We're ready to press. We're not celebrating. It's the mindset, and nobody knows better than
look at that as
Britt Cooper.
Audie Torres with 3-point shot.
Yeah, nice. Her second 3 of the game, and they're inching back here. But if it comes down to a 3-point shootout, I like our chances. I think that's more our game than theirs. I haven't seen them, Centennial, extensively, but just going by the size and what we've seen in the first half, if it becomes a game where who's going to shoot the 3 better, I like it. I like our chances in every situation, but especially at home.
The Centennial Hawks have come out in this third quarter with a 6-point advantage, and of course the Lady Coyotes have only scored 3 points with 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter.
Nice shot inside by Castro.
So here it is. Let's see if that's going to be that's
first foul on Elena Tarim. Yeah. Got to get to the sideline and then set your position.
I think the Coyotes are going to have to be real careful and be careful with Audie Torres, as she could be a major factor in this ball game. She's a big, strong kid, and when I mean big, she is tall. And, of course, that she's wearing that brace on her left knee. But you saw it right there. She can also shoot the 3-point shot.
Yeah, and you know, I think Coach Dan Smith's done a good job with his offense of pulling the big girls out, you know, because pretty much all our girls handle the ball pretty well. Oh, pushes her down and gets away with it. Coach Smith can't believe it. Neither can I. Right in front of the official, too. There's
going to be another turnover as Joy Hunt turns the ball over. And, a missed opportunity for Stadi Morales, but
look what I found.
Guess who's there? Bolaños is there to hit the boards, and she scores 2 more. I like the full court pressure. I really do.
Well, I mean, you got to play to your strengths. I mean, a lot of coaches will play a system. You know, they'll make the players conform. And there's another turnover. And you can do that to a certain extent. But, you know, if you want to pound the ball inside and you don't have the height,
you
know, you just can't do it. So, you know, Dan Smith smartly is going to play up-tempo, shoot threes. What a nice pass.
What else can you ask for right there?
Bolaños.
Good pass by Bolaños and 2 points by Morales. And it looks like the Centennial Hawks will take a timeout. It will be for 30 seconds. We'll be back here in just a moment. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
Welcome back to KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote Basketball as the Centennial Hawks took a 30-second timeout. Coyotes do lead 33-22, 4:47 left here in period 3. Centennial will have the ball as the Coyotes will continue with the full court pressure. Actually, that.
Yeah, they didn't get set up in time, so he just called it off, pulled him back there. I think he intended to, but here's a turnover. Lefty, nice job.
Well, it looked like number 23, Audie Torres, was kind of taking a, as I call it, a pursuit angle, just a pretty good angle, and I don't know if it has something to do with the injury, but she just kind of stopped.
Yeah, and Centennial really struggling with the Roswell high press as they get 4 quick turnovers once again, and they've started every quarter with 4 quick turnovers.
All right. Castro, top of the key. Looks like Centennial kind of going back to a man-to-man defense. That's not a travel.
No, there's no travel there. You don't have to have 2 pivot feet, do you? I mean, have they changed that rule? I haven't ref basketball this year, so maybe that's a new rule.
Maybe
2
it is.
2 pivot feet.
2 pivot fees. All right, here goes Centennial. And nice drive.
Might have been blocked from behind, but Miller able to put it back in.
Yep.
There again, you got to get all the way to the sideline. You can't just let her keep going.
Emma Escobar with the ball.
Coyotes have extended the lead here in the third quarter by 3.
Yep. 3:24 left here in period 3. I didn't see it, so I can't make a comment on it.
Oh, that's fine to call that if you're going to call everyone. And they haven't called everyone until that point. We'll see if they call everyone after that point. All you look for is consistency. I mean, you don't want to. If you're going to call it tight, call it tight. Great defense by Castro there. She sells out a little bit. Will not be a turnover.
And that is Audie Torres will inbound, and here comes Vigil Villalobos. stops the dribble. And
call there.
Another timeout.
Yeah, second to last. This will be a full.
All right, we'll be right back in 60 seconds. You're listening and watching KSUPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball.
Calichi's is ready to bring you the coolest dessert in the desert. Desert Ice, a 100% fat-free and dairy-free premium fruit ice that's made daily. Whether in the desert on a cone, a cup, or as a mix-it, Desert Ice is the perfect treat to cool you down when things get hot. Available in fruitastic flavors like mango, strawberry, lemon, and orange. Try it alone, in a cone, or take it to the party zone and mix it in with any Calichi's flavor. Turns out the desert can be a pretty cool place. Get to Calichi's on North Main in Roswell. Roswell's newest spot to chill out.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
All right, we are back. Score is 35-24 in favor of the Lady Coyotes. And as the Lady Hawks called a 60-second timeout, gives them one left.
Yeah, a quarter and a half almost to play, and you're down to one timeout. Coyotes haven't even called one. A turnover.
Oh, and Adi Torres goes in. Onto the bench. Let's make sure she's okay. Oh, no, and she is going to be, there's going to be an official timeout here. Let's see.
Yeah, she's not okay.
She is not okay.
You get a foul on Hokupili, who I think this is her first action, but tell you what, if Adi Torres is out, she's going to have to see a lot more action, the 6-foot freshman.
Well,
Adi Torres did not look like she was ready to play anytime soon, did she?
Not at all, and I wonder if, looks like one of the coaches are talking to Vasquez sinks the free throw. Let's see if I can have.
Another turnover if they can pick it up, but they can't. But that's another good example of the press working all the way down the court, almost to the basket. Another good job of defensive rebounding by the Coyotes if they can get the ball. Now a 3-on-2. And 2 points for Aubrey Bolaños, and Aubrey Bolaños with 11, and she hit her head.
Ooh, and that was, is that Bolaños, you said?
Yeah. She's all right, but.
Yeah, she needs to go ahead and get up, and looks like.
Oh, she didn't hit her head. She
hit her knee there.
Yeah, that's behaving. No, it's the ankle. It's definitely the ankle.
Well, you can tell one thing is that young lady there is tough. And
well, she's had such a good game, 11 points. I mean, that's the most points I've for the home games this year for sure for her. Got the start today, so obviously she's been playing well.
That's good news over there for Centennial, where you see Adi Torres.
Yeah, doing a little jogging over there.
That's good for her, so good. All right, here comes Centennial. 3-point shot is up and good for Elena Gonzalez.
That's her third three. Gets them back to within 11. Coyotes will take their time now.
Looks like Bolaños getting some attention there. Probably get a little ice and no reason to get her back in there right now. She's probably done for the rest of the game. Yeah.
That's a tough shot. Should stay here. Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, full court pressure once again by Roswell.
And you got to keep your feet there. Vasquez doing a good job pressuring, but when you leave your feet,
Good job by Escobar. Oh, misses the layup.
And another steal for Escobar. Great hustle after missing the layup.
Benitez in the ball game now.
Oh, nice pass.
And misses the layup again. 2 layups missed by Escobar. Let's see if she can go steal the ball again and make it 3 turnovers for Centennial.
Great pass by Benitez. Just waited for her to come shooting through there. And now Sadie Morales will check in. Someone's got to check out.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout by Roswell as the Lady Coyotes lead 38-27. We're going to take a timeout as you're listening to Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald on KSVPTV.com and Lady Coyote basketball. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Rosa, have you decided where you're going to college yet?
There's so many choices. I'm still not sure.
Well, I've decided to attend the University of New Mexico. It's the only Research One university in the state. It's the flagship, and their academic programs are among the best in the nation.
The University of New Mexico? Can I still apply?
Of course. UNM is New Mexico's best university, and residents of New Mexico get preference in admission. Apply now, and we'll attend UNM together.
The University of New Mexico, New Mexico's University of Opportunity. Apply today at unm.edu.
All right, we are back as the Lady Coyotes took a 30-second timeout to discuss a little strategy here. I think it was a good timeout by Roswell.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, there's just 45 seconds left here in the third quarter, but you want to end the quarter on a good note. You've extended your lead. You want to get a good shot in this possession, hopefully get a steal, and maybe get a 2-for-1 possession in this last minute.
All right, Brianna Castro kind of just walks across half court. Going to go to the left side and see if she can get Escobar involved once again.
Coach Smith said, let's just maybe play for one if they're not going to force the issue.
Well, with 24 seconds, I'm okay with that,
yeah,
especially when you're up by 38-27. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, take your double-digit lead in to the last quarter. You're not in foul trouble. Let your starters get a little breather here.
The crowd getting involved here, and that's great. And Castro for 3, no good. And that's going to end the quarter as the Lady Coyotes lead 38-27. And we'll be back here in just a moment to start the fourth quarter. You are listening and watching KSVPTV.com, Lady Coyote basketball.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Southwest Printers is a third-generation printing company. From letterheads to business cards and all types of invitations, books, and magazines. Our dedicated staff care about your project and work to get it right the first time, every time. Southwest Printers' design team makes your art stand out above the rest. Our printing team will handle your project like it's the only one in the shop. Let us print your signs, banners, window lettering, event tickets, invitations, and much, much more. Remember, Southwest Printers. If you can think it, we can print it.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
All right, welcome back as Lady Coyotes have a comfortable lead, 38-27. As we are set to start the fourth quarter, and it looks like Elena Tarin, Brianna Castro, Sadia Morales, along with Emma Escobar, and also looks like Serenity Chavez in the ballgame for the Roswell Lady Coyotes. And for Centennial, Elena Gonzalez. You also have Audie Torres back in the ballgame. Looks like her knee is back to normal. There's going to be another timeout, 30 seconds by the Lady Coyotes. We'll be right back. Let's take another timeout. You're listening to Roswell Basketball on KSVPTV.com.
The ultimate Wi-Fi experience is now available to you thanks to smart home Wi-Fi with Plateau. Get fiber-to-home technology 100 times faster than average household internet speed. Plateau has multiple plans and options to fit your family. With Fast, get true 100 megs per second download and upload speed. With Faster, get true 500 megs of download and upload speeds. And with Fastest, you get 1 gig. Learn more at plateautel.com. Get the speed you need with Plateau. Tried, true, trusted.
All right, welcome back. Lady Coyotes did take a 30-second timeout to discuss a little strategy here as the ball will be in favor of the Lady Coyotes. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, I was talking back about the starters for the Centennial Hawks here in the fourth quarter. And Serenity Chavez will get called for the travel. And it looks like number 20, Annabelle Molina, is in the ballgame for Centennial. As I mentioned earlier, Audie Torres was also a starter. And Danya Morales, haven't talked about her too much in the ballgame. And, of course, number 14, Joy Hunt. Here comes Escobar. She's going to go in, and she might have almost got a credit for an assist to Morales.
Yeah, Morales just got a little too deep under the basket, didn't have an angle to shoot, and the rebound goes out of bounds.
Full court pressure by the Coyotes.
Got a score from Lovington. Lovington boys 16, Roswell 8 in the first quarter. We'll keep you posted on that.
All right. All
Thanks
right.
to HobbsAmerica.com.
That's right, so that was correct. Okay, that's a good drive. Good baseline drive by Audie Torres. And she's going to score too, 38-29 now.
Yeah, so Coyotes need to regroup here. Not a good start to this quarter. They've outscored the Hawks in every quarter so far.
Oh, nice pass by Castro to Vasquez. Escobar back to Tarin. Castro for three. Good.
She gets into double figures, her 10th point, second three-pointer, and gets the lead back to 12.
Good hustle by Castro.
Again, extending that press to three-quarter court. Takes a toll. This is where it takes a toll on the other team as they're tired. 18 turnovers for the Hawks. Sorry, 19 turnovers in the game already.
41-29.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Oh, good block. But
and it looks like Joy Hunt will get credit for two. It's a great defensive play by Vasquez.
yeah, and to this point, they've done a good job of keeping the ball out of the low post to the post anywhere, actually. And if they can continue to do that, they'll be successful here at the end. See, take her to the basket. See, they need to clear out and just let Brandon take her to the basket.
A 10-point lead for Roswell. And Tarin for three!
Fourth triple of the game for Elena Tarin. 12 points.
Joy Hunt. Oh, they're going to get Tarin. I don't know how. It looks like she was set.
She's given ground. I mean, that just lowered the shoulder and went in. That's a missed call. But it should be on the floor. No, they're going to even call it a shooting foul. So.
All right, so number 14, Joy Hunt, the 5'11 junior, will go to the line. So that's going to be the first team foul for the Coyotes in this quarter. Good ball movement there by Vasquez. Nice pass! And Morales in for two. 46-33 is the score.
Biggest lead of the game, I believe. 13.
And a good shot by number 5, Elena Gonzalez. But here comes Tarin once again. Excuse me, it is Tarin. She's going to go back to NBA range. Nice pass, and it looks like Vasquez just couldn't handle it. And here comes the Hawks. I don't know if I don't know if the Hawks want to get into a running match here with the Coyotes right now.
And they don't want to get into a three-point shooting contest either because they just don't have the horses for either of those kind of contests.
You're actually now playing Roswell's game, and that's what they want right there.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Right now you got the Hawks pushing the tempo and the Coyotes slowing it down. That's because of the score. But, this is not – it's much easier for a running team to play slow than it is for a slow team to run.
Yeah. 46-33 is the score in favor of the Roswell Lady Coyotes. As we mentioned earlier, the Lady Coyotes will be back in action tomorrow as they get on the bus at 6:30. I'm not sure what the call is here on that.
Well, he called a 5-second, I think, but she had her shoulders past her. Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Yeah, Lady Coyotes are back in action tomorrow in Las Cruces as they take on Oregon Mountain. And then on Tuesday, you and I will be back in action as well as the Lady Coyotes will be playing Las Cruces High. Oh, make sure everybody's okay on that. Okay.
Well, it's Tarin. She wound up getting the rebound.
Oh, there's Esquivel.
Oh, hit it.
Tough kid there. Vasquez for three. No good.
Yeah, and Tarin wanted that ball. She was open to it. And I don't think she saw her. I think she was just too far behind her to see.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have Tarin shooting that open three than Vasquez, although Vasquez has one in the game.
And a three-point shot for Centennial. Up, no good.
Boy, that looked to be a foul on Torres there.
Yeah,
box out.
As I was saying, you and I will be back in action, doubleheader action. 2 varsity games on Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And I believe it's, of course, the girls play Las Cruces and the boys also.
But yeah, I think
also will be playing Las Cruces High as well. So that's going to be a fun contest as well.
I think we have 3 consecutive Tuesday doubleheaders.
Yep.
Boy, and that looked like a travel. And
Oh.
And this is where a pressing team and a team that has your post players or your traditional wings and posts handle the ball a lot. This is where it pays off. I mean, it's hard to. Yeah, she's trying to foul, guys. Let's call it.
Well, and they finally did with, just under 3 minutes.
But it's the first team foul. See, that's the thing. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're barely hit 10 total fouls in the game. And there's 3 minutes left in the game, so it's going to be hard. And they kind of wanted Sarai to shoot that.
Well, I think she got mixed up.
Well, possibly.
And she was like thinking she was going that way. She should have just made the layup.
Yeah.
She had a brain freeze, I should say.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, so intent on running the 4 to score that give up a wide open layup.
And it definitely happens. And look at this contest here between Vasquez and Torres here. I'm telling you what, Ada Vasquez really doing a good job. And it looks like there's going to be a full timeout by Roswell once again. So, okay, we'll be right back. Coyotes do lead 46-35. You're listening and watching KSUPTV.com, Lady Coyote Basketball.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Even if you swing the golf club like an arthritic giant gorilla, you'll look good on the course in professional polos, shirts, and hats embroidered by Business Notions. Even add your company logo to golf balls. So don't look like a gorilla. Call Business Notions at 625-2840. Professional embroidery and screen printing perfect for your next event and sports teams. Business Notions. Our business is making your business look good. 625-2840.
All right, we are back with 2 minutes and 28 seconds. The Lady Coyotes did take a 60-second timeout, although they do lead 46-35. And you have some information from Lovington.
Yeah, we're in the second quarter there. The Lovington boys lead the Roswell High boys 24-15.
3-point shot by Centennial once again, no good.
Atta girl. Good rebound from Vasquez.
Ada Vasquez really doing a good job. I just love seeing her play defense, and I'm telling you, she's really doing a good job getting those rebounds.
Well, and 8 points off the bench, too.
Yeah, of course.
She's had a tremendous game.
I really wish that everybody put their heights on max preps. I mean, it's not a secret. You can go to huddle and you can see what's going on. But
yeah, I mean, they should put – I really think –
what were you saying?
I was going to say, I really think they need to require teams to do that. Not only that, but really stats, too, I think should be up there.
Well, and video. It's not a secret.
Well, the video's there, I mean, for coaches with huddle. But, yeah, I would agree. Not just for media, but, I mean, just for, information. More information, the better. Oh, yeah. I thought Coach Smith called timeout, too. They called 5 seconds.
Okay. He said, let's go play then.
Turnover. So he will not take his timeout, even though he's got 2 left.
Yeah, let him play.
Yeah, no.
Nothing wrong with that. You're up by 11.
Good rebound from Morales.
That's something that Centennial has to do. That's going to be another foul on Elena Gonzalez.
Yeah, but 2 more fouls to give. I mean, they've got to foul 3 more times to get them to the free throw line. I mean, it puts yourself when you have a game like this where they're not calling any fouls, and it's not like they're missing a bunch of fouls. I mean, it's just been a clean game.
Right.
But you get to the fourth quarter here and you need to foul to get the ball back, and you got to foul a bunch of times to do it.
That's a great runner right there by number 22. That is going to be Emma Esquivel.
Yeah, and see, I'd still press now. I guess it's just a minute left now.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I think I would. I mean, again,
still be you. You're not in foul
That's
trouble.
Right. That's right. You're not in foul trouble. Be you. And right now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to prepare for district.
Yeah.
Your first district opponent is the Hobbs Eagles, and guess what they're going to do?
Oh, absolutely. Esquivel got poked in the face there.
Again.
In the eye.
She did it last game too, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Emma, and then there was somebody else that got poked in the eye.
But see here, I mean, you're almost in a position where you can't foul. I mean, you almost tell your kids not to foul. There's not even time to foul at this point, although they get the turnover there. But like I said, they got to foul 3 times to get them to shoot free throws, and there's 30 seconds left.
Yeah, 48-35 is the score, and hey, just let them play. Don't foul. Let it be.
Yeah, it's a good win for the Coyotes here. This is a tough team, and they take care of business at home. And like I said, they can't really afford to lose hardly any before district play. Then it's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to foul. Just let it. You got 7 seconds left.
Yeah. Don't shoot and don't foul. We're done.
I think we'll come back here in about 60 seconds, or you want to go?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like the Lady Coyotes get a big win, 48-35 here at home against the Centennial Hawks. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll come back, talk a little stats, and the next contest for the Lady Coyotes. We'll be right back.
Knowledge is the power to see more, do more, and be more. As one of the most affordable universities in the Southwest, Eastern New Mexico University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. Spring 2024 at ENMU is the perfect time to get started with affordable tuition, great scholarships, and a wide range of in-person or online classes. Learn your power. Apply today for spring 2024 at enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, welcome back to Lady Coyote basketball on KSVPTV.com. The Lady Coyotes get a big win over the Centennial Hawks. 48-35. Coach McDonald.
All right, so scoring for Centennial, just 5 players in the scoring column for them. 3 players finished with 4 points. Ashley Miller, Joy Hunt, and Aviana Villalobos, each with 4. 9 points for Elena Gonzalez, and leading scorer for Centennial was Audie Torres. She had 10, 20 turnovers on the night for Centennial. For your Lady Coyotes, 4 points each from Sadae Morales and Emma Esquivel. 8 points from Adamaris Vasquez off the bench. 10 points for Brianna Castro. 11 for Aubrey Bolaños. And Elena Tarin led all scorers in the game with 12 on 4 3-pointers. 18 turnovers for the Coyotes, with 7 of those coming there in the last quarter. They really held it in check until that point. Roswell Coyotes moved to 9-3. They will play Tuesday, as you said. Centennial Hawks fall to 5-8, and their next game will be against Deming in Deming, and that will be on Tuesday as well.
Yeah, we'll be back in action for a doubleheader, you and I, starting at, you said what time was the game?
Girls should play 5:30, boys
7
after. Yeah.
Okay, give or take. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, safe travels back to Las Cruces, New Mexico. We'll see you next time. And it's always great to be a Coyote. Have a good night and Happy New Year.